This is section D on data handling. Consists of 8 marks. So the next question is number 10. This is from statistics. In statistics, we deal with data. And we are told the table below shows the marks scored by student in a maths test. So we have the first row, marks, 0 to 9, 10 to 19, 20 to 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49. Frequency represent the number of, for example, the number of students that scored between 0 and 9 were 2. The number of students that scored between 10 and 19 were 5. 20 to 29 were 8. 30 to 39 were 3. 40 to 49 there were 2. Part A, find the total number of students. B, calculate the mean mark using the midpoint method. So we can first of all deal with A and say the number of students, we add the frequency like I've explained. So it is 2 plus 5, we get 7, plus 8, 15. So you can show you are working like this: 2 plus 5 plus 8 plus 3 plus 2 is equals to 20. So there were 20 students who did that particular exam. Part B, calculate the mean mark using the midpoint method. The midpoint method, we can be able to say, let's say, give an example. If we talk of 0 to 9, this means from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the two numbers that are in the middle are 4 and 5. So the midpoint we get, it is 4.5. That is, we add 4 plus 5 and we divide by 2, you get 4.5. So that's how you get the midpoint. So with that example there, we can say 0 to 9, the midpoint is 4.5. 10 to 19, the midpoint is 14.5. This is a marks. This is a midpoint. So from 20 to 29, there were 8. The midpoint is 24.5. 30 to 39, the midpoint is 34.5. And 40 to 49, the midpoint is 44.5. So that is how you identify the midpoint. To get the mean, we use this method. We use that x to represent mean is equals to the summation of fx divided by the summation of f. I'm sure you're wondering what is summation of f. We can call this midpoint, we can call them x, and we have the frequency. The frequency is f. So for us to get the midpoint, we need to get the sum of fx. So we say the sum of fx is equals to the first one. You multiply 4.5, the midpoint, multiply by 2 plus 14.5, the next midpoint, you multiply by, the frequency is 5, plus the next one is 24.5, you multiply by the frequency, which is 8, plus the next one is 34.5, you multiply by 3, and finally we have plus 44.5 multiply by 2. So when you add up this, you can use your calculator. You find that this add up, or you can just show this. This will give you 9 plus the other one will give you 72.5. The other one will give you 196 plus the other one 34.5 plus 3, you get 103.5 plus 89, and that gives you to 470 when you add up that. So x, or mean, let's just mean is equal, which we say we can use x bar, or if you have not known that, can just say mean, is equals to, we have said it's a summation of fx divided by the summation of f. Summation, this is the summation of f, the number of students. So this is equals to 470 divided by frequency, which is 20, and that should give you, when you simplify, you get 23.5. Can divide using your calculator, you will be able to get 23.5. So that you get 4 marks. Okay. Alternatively, you can say, okay, we have seen the summation of the number of students is equals to 20. So you can use a table to and maybe if you have learned this makes your work more presentable. We call it frequency distribution table. The frequency distribution table, we use columns and rows. So those are columns and those are rows. So for this one, we can call it, this is where we have the class. Or in this case, instead of using the class, let's just use marks. Then the other one is midpoint. I use which we can call it x. The other one is a frequency. Can use f. We need another column. And this column will be the product of f and x. This is f. So we have seen the first class is 0 to 9. The frequency is 2. Then 10 to 19. The frequency is 5. 20 to 29. The frequency is 8. 30 to 39. The frequency is 3. And 40 to 49. The frequency is 2. So that is the end of our data that we have been given. So the next one is fx. We need to correct here. So let's remove this. This is not supposed to be the midpoint. We have identified our midpoint here is 4.5. We have 14.5. We have 24.5 and 34.5. That is 34.5 and 44.5. Then we have the frequency. This is 2, 5, 8, 3, 2. Now we are okay. We multiply the midpoint, that is x, multiplied by f. So this is where we got 9. Here we got 72.5. We got 196. Then we got 103.5. And here we got 89. So when you add up the frequency, you get 20. When you add up this, you get 470. And therefore, we can now be able to work out and say the mean is equals to I have said we can say the mean is the same as we call it x bar, representing the mean, is equals to the summation of fx divided by the summation of f, which is equals to 470. 470 divided by 20, and that is giving you 23.5. So whichever method that you use, then you should be able to get full marks. So that is how you handle that question.